Hello YouTube, so today we are going to be looking at Invoked Dogma Tri-Brigade again. And this deck is pretty interesting. Not very good whatsoever though, realistically. So for the first cards you have, for the Dogmatika engine, you have Fleur de Lis, Ecclesia, and 2 Nadir Servant. For the Invoked you have 3 Alistair, 1 Terraforming, 2 Invocation, and 3 Meltdown. For the Tri-Brigade, you have 3 Fractal, 2 Karass, 1 Kit, 3 Nerval, 2 Tenki, and 1 Revolt. For the hand traps, 3 Ash, 3 Ghost Spell, 3 Dark Ruler, 3 Droplet, and 3 Infinite Impermanence. For the extra deck, 2 Mechaba, 1 Borreload, 1 Purgatrio, 1 Boral Sword, 2 Shireg, 1 Appaloosa, 1 Unicorn, 1 Phoenix, 1 Bearbrum, 2 Baron Blossom, 1 Artemis, and 1 Almirage. So going on into the card choices of the deck, realistically, looking at how the deck plays, the Dogma engine doesn't really do too much for the deck, but it does make your Alistair hands without your Tri-Brigade hands a lot better, because it really adds a being able to stack a Fleur de Lis negate on top of your Maxima or Mechaba, or along with your typical board of Appaloosa and Mechaba and Revolt or anything like that. It's pretty good. And along with that, you're also able to send a card from your extra deck to the graveyard. I like to send Furious Dragon, but you can also send a card like Baron Blossom. And the reason I like to send this card specifically is because you can target a Dark Link monster in your graveyard and reborn it. Typically that's like Boral Sword or Shrek. So you have some interesting kind of synergies going on there. The Alistair engine is pretty generic. It's pretty straightforward. I don't really think I have to go over it too much. It does mean that you don't really have your normal summon and like you do in a typical Tri-Brigade deck, but though I figured, that's fine because Alistair is such a powerful normal summon. For the Tri-Brigade ratios, you could definitely mess around with playing 2 Nerval and 2 Kit, because I actually tested out 3 in 1, and it's pretty good, but 2 Kit, 2 Nerval might be a bit better. It's really good drawing Fractal or Tenki. You don't really want to draw Revolt, and then like just drawing 2 names is generically really good for Fractal or Tenki. The hand traps are pretty straightforward, and this is just whatever you want them to be. These are the typical ones that come to mind that I typically think of when I think of good hand traps that I remember from previous formats. Yeah, we only play 3 fusion monsters because it's not a big. You don't have too many extra deck slots to give to the Tri-Brigade or the Alistair engine, and it's a good engine, but it's not overly amazing, so you only play 3 for that. You could definitely play that one Entis, I think it is, and that's pretty good. I don't know. Whenever I think of sending cards to the graveyard, I typically think of this card because I really like its effect. It's unique. It's very different. However, if you really enjoy, if you think that Entis is better, and it definitely is, then you might consider playing that instead of Borreload. Yeah, Boral Sword. I think this is pretty standard for most Tri-Brigade lists. Of course, generic link material. And of course, Bearbrum is going to search your vault. Baron Blossom is very good. Sending it off of Nadir is pretty good, though you can't special summon monsters from the extra deck for the range of turn. Artemis is amazing because you can. It's how you like. It's where you link Alistair off of afterwards, and Almirage is also very good because it allows you to extend when you have Nerval or Kit. Yeah, Nerval or Kit. That's the deck. It's pretty standard, pretty straightforward. It's a very interesting deck, and I have a lot of fun with it. It's definitely not a very good deck, but if you're just looking for something to kind of, have a little bit more fun with, kind of shake things up a little, this is definitely a very interesting deck, and I would definitely recommend trying out your own variants of the deck. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.